Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're taking a really close look at Lisa's latest track, When I'm With You. It features Tyla.
Yeah, and we're not just going to listen. We want to properly unpack this one.
Exactly. We've got the official lyrics and the music video transcript, too. So our mission, really, is to explore what's going on beneath the surface.
The emotions, the sound.
Right, and maybe even what it tells us about Lisa, as an artist now.
And straight away, looking at that video transcript,
Mm-hmm.
you get this amazing contrast.
Oh, yeah.
It mentions a deadly heat wave outside. So like this intense, oppressive external heat.
Okay.
But then the lyrics are all about this internal heat, this fire, this desire, losing control.
Oh, I see. So it's like the outside world is reflecting the inside turmoil. That's interesting.
It really makes you think, yeah. Does
Yep.
that external chaos mirror what's happening emotionally in the song?
And that internal feeling, that giving in. It's right there at the start, isn't it? All my pride goes out the window. Bam.
Exactly. Not a slow fade. It's immediate.
So what does that suggest, this instant vulnerability? Is it just how powerful this connection is supposed to feel?
It definitely points to something pretty potent, something that just breaks down the usual walls, And then you immediately get those other voices chiming in.
Right. It's the warnings.
Yeah. My girls told me take it slow, or told me I should leave you alone. You just stay your ass at home.
Yeah, pretty blunt.
It creates this conflict straight off the bat. You've got this external advice pushing one way.
And this huge internal pull going the other.
Precisely.
And her reaction is just, but they don't know what I know. It's almost like defiant.
Very defiant. Like this feeling is beyond anyone else's understanding, beyond logic.
And that line, could have been a good girl, but I won't be.
That feels like a turning point, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely. It's a declaration, a choice.
Choosing to step outside the lines, maybe. What kind of persona is she adopting here, do you think?
It feels like she's deliberately embracing something wilder, more rebellious, perhaps. Yeah, inside out, so wild.
And let you control me. Those phrases really push that idea of surrendering to something bigger than her usual self.
Is it just for this moment, this relationship, or something more, do you think? A shift?
That's the question, isn't it? Is it
Yeah.
temporary madness or a conscious change?
Because then, verse 2, wow, the energy just flips.
It really does.
We go from that vulnerability, that surrender, to this. Wow, it's almost bragging, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Dealing with a certified winner, the whole Michelin Star
I
thing.
mean, what everybody wants. It's such a switch.
A total 180, yeah.
So is that like two sides of the same person? Or maybe the confidence comes from this intense connection?
Could be either. Or both, maybe. Sometimes vulnerability, like true vulnerability, unlocks a different kind of confidence.
Oh, maybe.
Or perhaps it's just showing different sides. The global superstar asserting her status.
Right, putting someone on a map, taking them overseas. That's definitely the successful Lisa talking.
Yeah, that worldly power alongside the person just swept away by emotion. It's complex.
And the ending, the outro,
Yeah.
it feels almost I must be out of my mind. You must be out of your mind.
Yeah, there's a frantic edge to it. Like it's almost too much, bordering on, obsession.
But she sounds kind of happy about it. Like, giddy.
It's that breathless repetition, isn't it? It creates this feeling of being totally consumed.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, this is maybe irrational, but I'm leaning in anyway. Acknowledging the craziness, but embracing it.
That bit, nothing wrong. Does that feel a bit like denial, maybe? Adding another layer?
Could be.
Yeah.
Or just trying to convince herself. It adds to that complexity for sure.
Okay, let's talk about the vocals. How this all sounds. Tyla starts things off. All my pride goes out the window. Her delivery feels really smooth, almost lazy in a good way.
Languid, yeah. It sets that mood of surrender right from the intro. It's like foreshadowing.
And how does that play against Lisa's parts?
Well, it provides a really nice contrast. Tyla's smoothness versus Lisa's more direct, sometimes more assertive delivery later on. It's like different angles on the same intense feeling.
And the chorus, Tyla again, right? The repetition. When I'm with you, got me out of my body.
That repetition becomes almost hypnotic, doesn't it? Like a mantra. It really hammers home that feeling of being overwhelmed, completely taken over.
Yeah, it drills it in. And then Lisa comes in with lines like, Gigi, give it to me good, like, you own me. There's a definite attitude there.
Oh, yeah. Playful, but assertive, too. It's got that rhythm.
It captures that mix we talked about, the vulnerability and the command, kind of perfectly.
Absolutely. That line, the way it's delivered, those clipped sounds, It really sums up that duality.
And verse 2, that confident part.
The delivery gets faster, right? More rapid fire. When she's listing her achievements, it sounds like pure swagger. It really sells that confident persona.
So the changes in pace, the tone, they're doing a lot of emotional work.
Crucial. Yeah, absolutely crucial for mapping that whole emotional journey in the song.
Okay, production. The lyrics don't spell it out, obviously. But thinking about that deadly heat wave from the video notes,
Right.
and just the feel of the lyrics, what can we guess about the sound?
Well, you'd imagine something warm, wouldn't you? Maybe a bit hazy, intense even, reflecting that heat and that inside-out, so wild feeling. Maybe that translates to some interesting sounds, some unexpected textures. Maybe the production isn't entirely straightforward.
Could be. And the repetition in the chorus, that's a classic production move, isn't it? For catchiness.
Definitely. Emphasizes the main point, makes it stick in your head, that earworm quality.
And having Tyla on the track, her distinct sound, that must add another flavor to the mix.
Oh, for sure. Collaborations like this always bring a different sonic layer. It adds depth, broadens the appeal.
Now, thinking about the words themselves, maybe not loads of obvious metaphors, but some phrases really stand out, like out of my body.
Yeah, that feels strongly metaphorical, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Losing yourself, that complete dissociation in the heat of the moment. It's a powerful image.
Very.
And the repetition we keep mentioning, when I'm with you, got me out of my body, out of my mind. It's not just catchy. It functions like rhythmically and emotionally. It just pounds those core feelings home, being consumed, a bit unhinged. It echoes.
Leaves an impression. And what about the direct lines? Look at me now, or tell me this ain't the baddest back-to-back you ever seen.
Yeah, that feels like she's talking right to you, doesn't it? Or maybe to the person in the song, but it pulls the listener in.
Creates immediacy, confidence.
Definitely confidence, almost like breaking the fourth wall a bit. And underneath it all, you have that contrast we talked about.
The good girl versus.
Exactly. The good girl she could have been versus the wild side she's choosing. That juxtaposition is really stark, highlighting the choice being made.
So let's bring it back to Lisa herself, her journey, huge global artist. How does a song like this fit in or reflect her growth? We're speculating a bit, of course.
Sure. We don't have her saying, this song is about X, but you can infer things.
Like what?
Well, the willingness to even explore these themes, losing control, being more liberated maybe, it could suggest a growing confidence artistically.
To push boundaries. Maybe push back against expectations.
Possibly. That could have been a good girl, but I won't be lying.
Yeah.
Maybe that resonates with defining herself on her own terms now, outside of, say, group expectations or earlier perceptions.
Makes sense. And doing solo work, collaborating with someone like Tyla who has her own, rising distinct sound.
That points towards artistic evolution too, right?
Yeah.
Wanting to experiment, try new things, explore different creative spaces.
Yeah, it feels like an artist comfortable enough to take some risks, show different sides.
And collaboration itself is often a sign of growth. It shows you're open, willing to blend your style, learn, confident enough in your own identity to mix it up.
Okay, so stepping back. When we really dig into When I'm With You, it's pretty layered.
Definitely. You've got that tension, desire versus what you should do. You've got this embrace of a bolder, maybe more reckless self.
All wrapped up in this sound that seems designed to feel intense, maybe a bit overwhelming, just like the emotions.
Right. And it kind of leaves you, the listener, thinking, well, in a world so focused on image, on staying in control, what does it actually mean to just let go, to surrender to a feeling that intense?
How does that idea of vulnerability, of desire taking over, resonate with, how we see relationships today, or even just self-expression?
Exactly. What does this song, with its raw feeling and its sound, suggest about how complex identity and desire are in music right now?
Yeah.
Something to chew on.